looks like we're live, so may as well get going. Maybe do the hard ones. I'm gonna try to do them fast. I'm probably gonna get a lot of them wrong. It's okay. This one was c takes d5. Makes sense. Okay, why can't I just take this rook? Because my rook's hanging? I don't think so. Can't draw arrows. Yeah, I think I can just take this. What did I miss? This is knight f6 for mate in 3. Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like the rook was fine, but this is okay. Trying to go fast. I see a checkmate pattern. Queen on h6, but then there's bishop f8. So, so maybe it's something else. If I could get rid of the rook on a8, then I would have rook takes e8 pinning the bishop, and that would win, but I don't think that's feasible. There's another idea to play queen h6 and knight g5, but bishop f8 comes with tempo on the queen, so it's kind of annoying. Then queen h4 maybe, the idea of knight g5, but then they can play h5. I think it's rook e5 first. And they can have, no, they can't have the rook because they still have bishop f8. So what do I do here? Knight d2, I think. I got it wrong. It was rook takes f5. Makes sense because there's queen g5. I wonder if it's just like put your rook behind the pawn and push the pawn. Again, I'm trying to go quickly on these, so I think I'll just give it a shot. It was b6 first, and if they play rook takes c6, then b7. And the idea is if the queen takes it, then queen f8 and rook f7. Okay. Let's see, they don't have any checks, but they do have bishop f6. Oh, they do have a check. They have queen f5. So can we take the bishop? We take. They play queen f5. Maybe g6. No, not g6. There's queen d7, and then if we play king h6, then there's g5. And if we take with the king, then there's queen g4. And that should be a draw. I think we might want to play king h8. No, because after king h8 there's queen h5, king g8, and then queen e8 is a clear draw. Well, I don't know what we're going for if we don't take this free bishop, because I don't think we really have a mate coming up. Okay, king h8, queen h5 is a clear draw. King h6 runs into g5, so we go here. Why is it? Oh, it was g6. Queen d7, king h6. Here I thought g5 was forcing a draw with queen g4. The line ends here for the computer. Here I thought that we get this kind of draw. Maybe we go to f6 instead. And there's no perpetual here. I think if they do this, and we're going to run all the way to the queen side. And if they do this, then we can tuck away on the dark squares. All right. I see some stuff to take. There's knight on e6, knight takes e4, but our rook's hanging. So I guess I could throw in knight e4 and then play queen takes e6. And that's a piece up. They have to figure out what to do about it. So that's something to do about it. If we play queen f5, then there's queen c6. Rook d6 at that point. Queen takes a8, so that's not really working out. But I'm not sure what we should do if it's not queen f5. Rook d4, perhaps. Rook d4, bishop e3, rook c4. Could be stable. Okay, I finally got one right. So we could take the knight here, but our bishop's hanging. So we might throw in bishop d8 and then take on c3. That looks very reasonable. We can take that rook with... Oh, we're in check. Okay. If I play like king to g8, then queen e6 is going to win the game. So there's king h6, which runs into bishop e3. And then we have to go back. It's probably a draw if I insist on it. Okay, so king f7. And they don't have any meaningful checks. Oh, no, they do, because the bishop is supporting the queen. So they have queen takes e6. Well, this seems like a lie. Maybe the answer to this puzzle is just to take the draw with king h6. Or we could take on d4, allow queen d4, and then we're up in exchange. But I don't really like the position that we get. The king's just pretty unsafe. But anyway, they have queen takes b5 as well. So like, let's say I play king h6 and they don't want to draw. They could play queen takes f1. I'm sorry, queen takes b5, queen takes d1, and then queen f1. And we have queen takes d4 in that position, and we're also... And then bishop takes e6, and we're up in exchange. There's also king f8. King f8 seems pretty reasonable. If they take the rook, we take on d1, and then we're up in exchange as described. And I don't know, I think king f8 is it. I knew this check would come. We can't take with the knight because of queen f7. So either we're taking it, or playing... No, I think we're just taking it. Alright, that was good. This was my... Is there a place where it tells you how many puzzles you've done? Because I'm trying to do 100 puzzles here. I'll have to keep track of myself. I think this was like my 10th one or something. So this will be number 11. Well, that pawn's really important and it's hanging, so might want to do something about it. Knight c3 looks pretty good. It keeps that pawn safe for one move, so I can play a3 on the next move, and it prevents bishop d5 and bishop b5. Knight just looks good there. Yeah, it controls a lot of good squares. I think it should be this. Okay. So that was 11. Now we're on 12. I think. This could be a pin situation, something like that. Maybe like queen e5, queen e5, rook e5, knight e5, rook c1. No, that's not really anything. There's nothing with like rook c4 because they always have rook e8 with check. Queen c4 is also check. The rook on f2 is hanging. That's kind of an important detail. Just don't know how to take advantage of it. Hello, Unreal Music. What's up? New to chess. Any recommendations? I'm glad you asked. So, first of all, what platform are you playing on? Are you on chess.com or Lichess or something different? I recommend Lichess personally. Ryan, of course I remember you. Why wouldn't I remember you? In fact, I would probably be able to see you if you're playing in Chicago Open. I'm going to be playing that pretty soon. Yeah, Ryan, I remember. Are you still at Kings and Queens? Or are you doing other things now? Well, as far as general suggestions go, I think it's good to get your first like 100 losses out of the way. Just play a lot in the beginning. When you are just learning how to play chess, it's all it's an enjoyable time, so just enjoy it as much as you can. But if you feel like you want to take it to the next level, then you could play a chess tournament. So that's my advice for Unreal Music. I could give more specific advice if you have any other questions, though. I really don't know what to do in this puzzle. All right, I'm gonna guess because I'm trying to go fast. All right, it was rook e5, queen e5, and rook c4. And here I was not sure what happens after queen takes b5. But we have this in-between check that I missed. That's nice. Okay. Ryan, you're playing your first tournament in 2 years, starting tomorrow. What tournament is it? That's cool. I'm glad that you're coming back into it. Alright, so that was like my 12th puzzle. So I think we're on puzzle number 13. We could take a bishop with check. It's kind of like the automatic move. It kind of has to be check, right? Because there's queen g2 mate, or there's going to be bishop g2 and some checkmate. So I think we have to play this move. And queen takes d5 is bad because of queen takes d5. Maybe f3 here. Hard to make a move. I I think it has to be f3. Alright, what was the move here? It was bishop g4. That's an unusual move. I guess I understand. If they take with the queen, we play queen d5. If they play h5, we play bishop h3. So, oh no, bishop h3, they play bishop g2. So what gives? Yeah, let's see how the line goes. So like if they play h5 here, then maybe f4 with the rook guarding g2. Okay, that was kind of subtle. Nice. Oh, Ryan, you're playing at Kings and Queens. Nice. Hope you enjoy. If Alessandro is the TD, tell him I said hello. 2400 in tactics is really good. Okay, what have we here? Maybe a check, and then king c1, and then rook e2, something like that. Or maybe check, king c1, f2, with the idea of playing rook e2. Nope. It was rook a2. And they have no way of saving the rook, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, so they snagged a pawn. And if we take it, then we're in exchange up. I mean, up a rook. So where's the danger here? Well, I think we're getting obliterated if we don't take it. So there it is. And we could play queen g3 to try to defend this side better. Bishop h4 is not possible because of rook takes h4. Knight on b3 covers c5, so there's no bishop c5 check. If we play king g3, then they have rook g8, getting the rook into the game, so maybe that's not good. I think I'm going to take with the queen. Boink. Alright, cool. That was it. Ryan, I am coaching, but I only coach like people who come to me, you know what I mean? I'm not at Kings and Queens or any other academy, just on my own, freelance. So if you're interested in coaching, you could definitely reach out to me on Discord. I think you have my Discord. I'd be happy to work with you since, you know, we worked together in the past. Okay, so here they're taking on c1. And we could take that too. But that would be material equal. So maybe there's something better. Or some subtlety here. What is the deal with this puzzle? We can just take a rook for free, but then it's an equal material, pretty much. I'd prefer white. There's not even any back rank memes because the knight is covering f1. So I guess we're just taking that piece because there's nothing better to do. Unless we take on a4, rook takes a4, and then take. But I'm really not sure. I am going to let them decide. Alright, it said queen takes a4. And the reason is I saw that line, but why is it not just taking? I thought they would take, go here, and then it's like the same line. Oh. If I want to analyze, I have to set up the exact position. So, analyze this. I'll just tell you guys what the engine says because it doesn't really show it on stream. It says the top move here is queen c2, and that it's like still an advantage for black. So I don't really favor this puzzle. All right, that was puzzle number what, 14 or something? We could take on e3 in different ways. And we would have an extra minor piece. So why not take with the queen? What could go on? I mean, I want to take on e8. That'd be cool. Do want to keep pressure on g5. I think I'll play it. Okay, now do we take with the pawn or the queen? Does it matter? In both cases, we keep an eye on g5. Queen e5 hits g3. All right, it's that simple. We're in check. No. All right, so we can take with the queen, or we can take with the pawn. If we take with the pawn, there's probably some queen e4 check. No, but if we take with the queen, what am I saying? The knight will take us. So I think our first move might be force. Unless, for some reason, we want to play king g1, but I think not, so we should take it. It was queen takes h3. How unexpected. After knight takes, we're going to probably promote to a queen. This looked a little suspicious, but I guess the bishop's covering f2. My suspicion was unwarranted. Alright, so puzzle number 15 or 16. We can take and then play bishop e4. That looks good. But it was not good. It's just bishop e4. That makes sense, yeah. Alright, number 16 or 17. Let's call it 17. We could play rook g3, queen g3, and rook g8. That looks pretty good. Queen against two rooks. How's it feel? I think it's a good queen versus two rooks. No? Okay. e4 first. queen f4, and then queen c3 with a double attack. Tricky double attack, because this line is closed at the beginning of the tactic. So when they take the rook on g6, we take with check, and then we can take. Well, this looks desperate. Maybe we're playing like knight d3, rook d1, knight b2, rook d2, knight a4. Just to stay in the game. It's hard though, because when we finally take that pawn on a4, they're gonna play probably rook e1, e5. I think it's our best bet. All right, said knight c4, and after rook d1, knight e3. There's this double attack. I was kind of looking for this, but I didn't notice it. Okay, that was puzzle number 19. Maximums, welcome. Yeah, knight c4 and knight e3 was better, for sure. I'm just trying to go quickly through these puzzles. My goal is just to do 100 puzzles. And I think if I do this for a few days, even though my score in the fast puzzles is very poor right now, I think it'll improve if I just acclimate to doing this over the course of like a week. Hello, Eatermaster, welcome. Okay, so we've got even material. Our knight is hanging, but it's also able to take a rook. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think I'm taking a rook. They're taking my bishop. I'm playing knight e4. But then bishop takes e4, rook takes e4. I guess we're safe on g6 now. All right. Okay, cool. Got it. Eatermaster, why use chess tempo? Why not use Lee chess? I don't have a good answer to that question. I just decided to use this one. We have a lot of pawns. And by a lot, I mean one more than they do. And it's hanging. Sad. Maybe bishop c8. So we can at least snag an extra pawn. Maybe. Maybe we should just not lose this bishop. They can't take on e7 anyway. And that's way better. And it looks like that's what you guys got. Nice job. Okay, so h7 is weak. f7 is weak. Bishop h7, knight h7, queen f7, king h8, knight g6 looks good. on our way to 100 puzzles. So what's the deal with this puzzle? Maybe just queen d7. How do they guard h3? I guess they have rook e3. But then we can take on e4. Rook takes e4, and then rook takes h3, king g1, rook g3. But they're kind of threatening us too. I don't know. I guess g7 is safe enough. I think it's queen d7. Okay, and here I was thinking rook takes e4. Okay, good. Yeah, queen d7 was the bee's knees or something. Okay, g4. We can take en passant, but that doesn't mean we should. Hard to say what else to play here, though. Our pieces are very constrained. I think we have to do it, guys. We have to play en passant. Okay. So that's the first one. Yeah, en passant was forced. And then here I was thinking something like queen h5. Does it blend? Is it good? Queen h5, rook h1. We can play bishop against knight from this position after rook h1. There's queen h1, king h1, g2, king g1, bishop h2, king h2, g1, queen takes, rook takes, king takes, and then we have knight against bishop. But I don't think it's a good one. Yeah, I don't think it's good. Oh, I see that Maximum's spotted another good resource, bishop d4. I think this is accurate. Yeah, well spotted. Alright, that was number 24 out of 100. Could be knight e8 or something. Maybe we just take the knight. And then I thought they would play king f7. Looks like Master has it. Nice job. Our queen's hanging. It's not nice. Maybe knight e6, knight c4, knight c7, knight d2, rook e2. Rook d5 or something. But also after knight e6, they could just move the queen, right? Like queen b8 even. It's just trading material. So I don't think it's knight e6. There's also rook f3 as an in-between move. So lots of things going on here. Maximus, I think in your line they take on e4 with check, right? Knight e6, knight c4, knight c7, knight d2, knight e6. They play knight takes e4 check. Are you okay with that? I don't think so. Yeah, I think Master is right. Queen e2. But I'm wondering if there's any difference. If we play a move like Queen e6, then we can't play knight e6. So that's why Queen e2 makes the most sense. All right, nice. Definitely going a little slower than I think I should though, but it's good because engaging with you guys. Okay. Looks like danger of perpetual or something after knight g3. So maybe we need to throw some checks like queen d8. If they play king f7, then knight g5. Knight g5, rook g5, queen g5. Queen takes f2, king h1. Queen takes f1. Doesn't look good though. Queen d8, king f7, queen d7 maybe. King back to g8. Queen e8 then. King h7. I'm still just kind of perplexed. Like even if I win this rook on g6, they have queen f2, king h1, and queen f1. So maybe... So queen d8 doesn't make a lot of sense because we have to force them anyway to play the king back to g8. So we should probably just look at queen e8, which is the same position. King h7. I'm just very unsure. Oh, I see a way that we can take it with check because queen e8 actually hits the rook. So it's queen e8, knight f8, and then we take like this. Can't allow queen f2. Yeah, maximums, it looks like you were assuming they would play king h8, in which case your line would be the best. And Unimaster, you said queen e8, so it looks like we're all on the same page. Right, so this one is... I see a pin. The bishop's pinned. But even a move like knight c2 has some issues, like queen f3. So I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, maximums, you might be right. Maybe just queen takes g4. Like, just don't lose. Is there anything better than that, though? I guess that puts pressure on the pin as well, without risking the knight at all. Yeah, that looks good. And then we just gotta play king h1 to avoid worse pain. Actually, hold on. If we play king g1, they cannot actually give us a check because we're going to play rook takes d4. So maybe that's smarter. Oh no, they have rook d2, so we do have to play king h1. No, it was king h3. I thought that I should let them try to force us to go to h3. Oh well. Looks like Maximum's got it and Unimaster got it. So nice job, guys. Ytem 06. Yeah, rook f1. Yeah, rook d2. That's right. I got you. Okay, what's the deal? We've got a hanging knight on d6. Is it trapped after knight c5? No. Knight c5, they have knight f5. And they're gonna make it out through h4. Well, knight d4 also looks kind of good because it means they cannot play rook takes f4. We have knight e2 check. But I really would like to try to take advantage of this rook being maybe badly placed, something like that. Hello, Blue. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, if you have any specific questions about chess, feel free to let me know. Even if it's when I'm not live, if you just leave a comment, I always reply to people's comments on my videos. Alright, so it looks like Master and Maximums are saying knight d4, knight e4, rook e6. Why is that an exclam move? Yeah, knight e2 would win the rook, that's true. Yeah, no problem, Blue. I'm glad that my videos are helpful. Yeah, I'm still not seeing how this knight is completely trapped. I see how they can't go to e8 because we're going to play king f7 and trap it that way. Oh, Master, yeah, it's okay if you put random exclams. I just I'm not sure if it's winning. Oh, there's two knights. That's a good point. Yeah, that is pretty strong. I didn't even think about that. Let's see if it's true. So we were saying knight d4. What is that move? What are those? This is probably still good. Like, we take it with the king. They play rook f4. We play king e6. They play rook d4. We have a lot of development. Is there another way, though? Maybe still rook e2? I'm sorry, rook e6. Maybe rook f6 here? No, that doesn't make sense. Basically, I just don't want rook f4 to be checked so that we can play knight e2. So maybe we should throw knight e2 first, and then take. There we go. Yeah, knight e2 first. Well done, guys. Bishop's hanging on f4. Back rank things. Knight on d6 is kind of loose. We could just play queen f6 and pressure the pinned bishop. I think they would have to play rook d4, and we can just take the rook on d4, so that looks good. Cha-ching. Nice. Blue was suggesting rook e1 in that last position. That's a good move. After that, they'll probably trade the rooks and play king g2, which doesn't win any material. So since these are tactics puzzles, we're aiming for that goal. Like, we can win material or checkmate, not just improve the position of the piece. But I definitely thought about rook e1 as well. Okay, this is a king and pawn on game thing, possibly. Like, we take, they take, we play king f4, no, we lose after h6. King e5, king h3, f3, and then king back to f6, maybe? Maybe king f5 first. And then king h4, e5. No, they still have a... Yeah, actually, this is working. And now we should have some way to bring the knight back. Eatermaster suggesting knight f4. I think they're going to play h7, though. Oh no, we can take on g6 and protect. Yeah, if they play h7, ooh, I can draw arrows. After this, we're taking here, and that will protect the promotion square. And if they take on g7, then we play knight h5. Beginning to look a lot like checkmate everywhere you go. Let me see, knight f6, king h8. If the rook is not there, then we have rook g8. So what can we do? Maybe rook g1 at that point. But then that allows knight e2 check, which is not good. With these two rooks, it looks like we should be able to get some kind of corridor mate. Anyway, I think this should be the first move, like no matter what. We have a check. Yeah, and check and checkmate. Eatermaster got it. And Maximum's had something really similar. Okay, we're in check, so usually the ones where you're in check are like the easiest ones, but those are famous last words. If we play king h6, then we run into rook h8, so that's probably not good. Then the only other move is king g7, right? So we play that without thinking. If we go back, then it's a repetition, so we're considering other moves mainly. If we play king anywhere on the 8th rank, then knight d6 is check. I think we should avoid that if we can. Maybe king h6 then. And after knight takes d6, what are we doing? Probably e2. Okay, knight f6, threatening rook h8. We should probably just throw the check and let them have the rook, because we are going to be up a piece. We're going to have two bishops against rook. But we could also... No, we don't have time for formalities. I think we should... Alright, there we go. That was number 33. Alright, so Yeater Mastery says, I don't see why we wouldn't go King G7. Oh. Well, we did. That's right. Sorry, I'm just seeing your message afterwards. Where's the mate? I think it might be Rook G7. With the idea of Bishop takes F5 and then Queen takes H7. Cool. Yeah, GG. Our rook's hanging. They can take it with check. Not a great look. I don't think I can afford to let them take that with check. So where's that rook going? C8, E8, F8, I don't know. This is a weird kind of puzzle. Totally weird. It's an exchange sacrifice, pretty much, to play rook takes f3. But since they take it with check and everything, we don't even get an extra move for our piece. The only real weak point is g2. Okay, I see something. So if we take on f3, they play queen a8, king h7, and then whatever move. No, there's nothing here. They have queen takes a6. I was thinking to play rook takes g3, and maybe they'll play fg3 and then queen c2, but that's all very hopeful. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so maybe we just don't lose the rook. Rook f8. I think it's just rook f8. I don't know. I can't bring myself to play a move like rook f8 here. I think rook f3, queen a8, king h7, queen takes a6, queen e4, instead of rook g3 immediately, just queen e4. I'm gonna try that. Let's see. It was wrong. It says queen f5. Did somebody say queen f5? Looks like Yeater Master had queen f5. Nice. Just putting pressure. This is probably the most direct way of getting it done, now that I think of it. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. It's just like if you see it, you really see it. Okay, that was number 35. Rook g4 has a little bit of a trick behind it. Queen g4, knight f6 wins the queen for a rook and a knight. It defends h5, and I can double rooks on the next move. Rook g4 looks kind of nice. So let me try rook g4. Nope, it was rook takes g5. Looks like a mouse slip, but I actually was just trying to do that. Okay, so they take, and then we play queen d8 with the knight h7 memes. Very nice. Trying to go a little faster here so I can actually finish my goal before I have to actually leave. Yeah, Unirmaster got it. Nice job. Okay, a little faster now. So they're threatening kind of mate, but kind of not at the same time because we have this bishop on c6. We're down a queen for a minor piece. Yeah, that's it. We're down a queen for a minor piece. And it's our turn to play and win the game. Okay. I guess I better get started by taking their rook or something. This is a hard position. I see something like bishop takes b7 and then c6. It doesn't look very good. But we're so far behind in material, we may as well. I don't see any other resource here. We're supposed to be winning this. Maybe bishop d4. With the idea that when they take, we take back, and then if they play a move like queen g5, then we have at least bishop f2. But our knight is also hanging, so probably I would do something slightly different. Alright, this one, it was supposed to be knight f1. What a move. Okay, not lingering too long here. That was puzzle 37. Apparently they had something. Okay, so it's queen h6, and queen f8 is forced. So maybe something like rook a1 first to try to make that queen busy so we can win that pawn. I'm going to go for it for the sake of time. Okay, rook e7 was the move. Sort of unexpected. Queen takes. Okay, what's the idea? So if the rook takes... Oh yeah, it blocks the queen, so we go here. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It was just an interference puzzle. Alright, going a little faster here. I feel like I should take this. They're going to push their pawn. I take, they push. I'll play king b5, g3, bishop b6. Alright, so I take first. Or do I immediately play? $100 upset. What's that mean? Get a rated tactical problem correct that is at least 100 above your rating. Mammoth Hunter. Okay. It's just the crow of the burrow. Easy way to get checkmated. Take on e8, take on e8, rook d4, rook e1. So maybe not do that. maybe king f1 with the idea of taking the bishop. And if they play rook e1, then king e1, but that doesn't look like much. Maybe I'm getting rook e7 quickly with an attack on the pawns. Okay, so if king f1, rook takes e1 is messing up our plan, so maybe we should just prevent it entirely. I was thinking rook c1, king b6, rook e d1, but that's not very smart, so I think we should interfere. Another interference puzzle. That was number 40. Okay, so we are hoping to promote. We have knight d4 double attack. They can escape with rook b6. We play king g5 maybe. Rook f4. And then c3. Rook takes d4, c2. No, it's not working. But I think our main idea should be to promote here. Alright, I think we should just start with knight d4. See what happens. King g5. Of course, what else? Oh, come on. It was rook e6. I thought about this, but I was not sure after rook takes, knight takes, and this move. Oh, well, actually, I just played b2. That's kind of obvious. Shoot. Alright, I should have thought about that a little bit more seriously. We could take on e3. That looks good. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Unless there's some reason that I should take on f3, but I think not. I think we should just do this. Take on b2 looks good. Mainly because I want to avoid losing my bishop, but if I take the bishop and then they take the bishop, it's probably okay. If queen b2, knight d2, that's why I'm hesitating here. I can win an extra pawn, but at what grisly cost? I think I'm gonna take the bishop. Alright, we're supposed to take this with check. Oh, that changes everything. Right, because then the queen's not guarding the rook. That was dumb. Yep, take on f3 first. Feeling the time pressure. I'm gonna have to leave soon. Well, I don't want to get mated, so I guess I'll take this. It was queen d4 check. That makes a lot of sense. They just made a queen. Okay. Should probably take it. But I don't know, this looks like a really good position. I don't really want to have to take and... Alright, so I think queen g3. And then rook takes b1. Okay, good. I have bishop g2, I think. Bishop g2 with the idea that after knight g2 there's knight e2 check and I win the queen. I think it looks good. It was bishop d3. It has a similar motivation, but like... I guess it's more forcing, you know, the bishop is hanging objectively on b5. Over here on the side it says that we have castling rights, specifically. Seems kind of like a hint. I think I want to play bishop g7, king g7, queen d4. I think queen d4 to put pressure on g4 as well. And knight c7 looks like it wins an exchange. Right, they just had to throw that extra move in there. Alright, we're almost halfway there to the goal. Oh, and the link just dropped for my merch store, so if you guys are into that, if you want, for example, a mug like my mug, you could get it at the merch store. So e6 is there. Force king f8, rook takes g8, king takes g8, knight takes d5. That looks pretty good. Oh, that was wrong. It was knight takes d5 with the idea of knight f4 double attack. Clever boots. Clever. I kind of want to just play king e7, knight f5, king e8, knight g7, but then I have to end up going to one of these squares, f8 or f7 anyway. So what happens if I just go ahead and play king f7? I guess they play knight h5 and I'm going to lose the pawn endgame. Well, we are in check. Okay, here's a thought. So if I bring the king to f8, it'll be the same exact position with the king on f8, black to play. They play knight e6. Maybe that knight is not well placed after king f7. They have king takes d7. And if we play g7, then they can just take it, and it's a winning king and pawn endgame for them. Looks like Maximum's got the last puzzle right with e6. Oh man. Maybe I have to win the queen side, but that just seems so far-fetched. Maybe king e7, knight f5, king f6. Nope. It was just straight up king f6. And they're gonna play knight. I thought they would play here. Maybe now we play king e7. Okay, that's a lot smarter, yeah. I'm trying some BS with bishop f2. So maybe we play bishop c3 so they can't do it. It's not like winning material, but it's something. Or maybe we're just attacking this bishop, like knight f3. They play, I don't know, bishop c5. Then we have b4. So maybe they would play bishop g7. But then we have rook takes e8, queen takes e8, queen takes e8, rook takes e8, bishop takes b6. I think this is it. Yep. That king is nearly checkmated, so maybe it's like rook e1. And take the rook. Well, bishop's hanging, other bishop's hanging. Maybe we're just taking it and going up a piece. Okay, so the puzzle here is how do we not lose the piece back? Queen e6 with the idea of queen c5. Oh no, that guards e3. Bishop to c4 threatens mate, so that should be it. 51. Do I have time to continue? Let me check. I have a little bit of time. Let me see if I can run up to 75. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's see if we can run up to at least 75. Or maybe I'll just go really fast in the last 50. I see a free piece, I take a free piece. I see a promotion, I stop a promotion. It was rookie 1. Okay. I see a free piece, I take a free piece. It was... What? Queen G3? Oh, double attack. Right, that was the free piece. I don't see a free piece, so I don't take a free piece. Probably should not lose my knight. Okay, that's check. We don't like it when we're in check. So, King G7 maybe? Is Queen D4 anything? No, I have King Rook F6. Thank you for following, Natalie Olive. Rook F6, finally. I'm going a little fast here at the end of my 100 puzzles thing. A race against the clock. Alright, what do we see here? This piece is hanging the bishop on G6. And I could play knight F6 and then take it. That looks pretty good. Cool. Oh, Sabi Ray's here too. Welcome, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this is my first stream in a while. I have some uploads coming up as well. One thing I already filmed with my friend Shai, and you guys will get to see that pretty soon. Okay, let's see. I see a queen that I can take. Why should I not take that queen? That's a great question. I think I'm going to just take it because I'm low on time. Nope, it was Rook C1. Foiled again. What's the point? It's that we want to take with check, and if they take with the queen, we can take the knight for free. You love the decal on my wall? Oh, that? This thing here? Thank you. I want to just take this knight on d5, but maybe there's something smarter to do. I think rook d5 to push the pawn, because we get a queen, and that's nice. Hey, Savvy Ray, look at this. I moved my decal. Do I only play this game or variety streamer? Good question, Natalie. So I almost exclusively play chess. I do occasionally play other strategy board games like Xiangqi or you know, things like that of that variety. But I do sometimes play some video games as well. Like I've streamed, I think, Dawn of Warhammer 40k, and I might stream Risk of Rain at some point. Just a couple other video games, but mostly chess. And right now I'm trying to get back in form after a short break from chess so that I can play well in a tournament in like 2 weeks. So that's why I'm doing this 100 puzzles a day thing. Just trying to operate on volume, not necessarily be super accurate. I think that's a free piece. And maybe here knight g4. Oh, our rook's hanging, so we don't want to lose it. Maybe knight c2 then. Yep. Not losing any pieces. Natalie Olive, would I like to see some of your work? Yeah, sure. Alright, Savvy Ray, yeah, I'll catch up with you. Thank you. So here I see a way to snag a bishop, but it costs 2 pawns. I think we should be able to win with this corner being a dark color. So I think I'll go for it. Oh man, it says bishop c5. What's the point of that? To push the pawn? It looks kind of like 6 of one, half dozen of another. Oh no, when they play king g4, I don't actually win the bishop. That was silly. Looks like my quote thing isn't working. Maybe it's slash. Looks like my quote bot is not working. Okay, so I could take the rook, right? I see no reason not to. I could take on g6. Nope. It was b7 instead. I thought g6 because if knight takes, then I can play rook takes e6 and I get the queen. But maybe maybe my own queen's not well placed there. Okay, I could take on d8. I don't see why not. Queen g8, king f6, queen h8, king e7, queen d8, king e6, queen d6 is mate. That looks pretty good. Queen c8 is probably where it's at. Queen e8 even. All-time high correct and period standard day. Okay, nice. Okay, I could throw this check. Wait, I can also just take the queen, right? Like, what's the big deal about that? I think I'll take it. Oh, there was a back rank mate. So I had to throw that rook in first. Okay. This doesn't look like a very good position. Maybe rook f2 with the idea of rook takes e6, rook a8, king g7, h6, king g6, and rook g8. But they don't have to take the knight, that's the thing. Well, I'm trying to go fast here. That was my best guess. Rook a8 was also on the menu, but here I didn't see what's going on. I guess we're promoting. I thought they would take the knight. But then we're promoting to a queen. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so the reason I might not want to take on d4 is that my bishop's hanging. So do I play a move like queen b4? That seems kind of Like risking it for the biscuit. I think I will. Okay, I would like to play g4, g5. So maybe I'm playing g4 first. Now here, what's next? h4. h4, queen takes h4, rook h1, queen g5, knight f6, queen f6, rook h7. I think that's it. No, it was wrong. It was supposed to be rook h7 first. Winning more. Okay. Sad. Whenever this knight comes on f6 with the queen on b2, it's pretty strong, so I should definitely know that. Alright, so 65 is how many I've done so far. The pawns are rolling. I don't know. It was bishop g6. Different way to put pressure. Okay, yeah, because that doesn't open up their rook. And it doesn't allow king d8. I think queen f2. It was rook g1 and then queen f2. Of course. I'm taking that with check. That knight looks trapped. I think I'll trap it now. I said I think I'll trap it now. Oh, come on. I thought it was trapped. It was b6. Why can't they just play like any move? Why can't they play like this, for example? I thought I would go here and win it. So maybe I should be asking myself, why can I not just go here? I don't know, I feel like there's multiple solutions here. Oh, knight c8, of course. There's not multiple solutions. Knight c8. I have to do that, so I'm going to do it. That was just an impulse problem. That was not even a chess situation. So I have to just take the free pieces. Maybe knight h4 and then knight f3 or something. I think first throw this rook. It's check. I'm gonna take it. Can I take that piece? I think I'll take on g7 first and then take the rook. Oh, I should have taken with the rook, not with the king. Boo. Boo. Maybe rook g3. This looks desperate. Okay, and then queen d1, king h2, and then the idea was that there's a mate with rook h3, I think, after king h2. There's a lot of pressure there on e7. I see the light, I think. Oh man, I was thinking it's like they take with the queen, I play queen c8, queen d8, queen takes, king takes, knight f7. But the answer is rook c4, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's rook c4. More winninger. You don't get a trapped knight at the end. I could take on g7, king e8, and then queen a7, but then there's queen f2 check, and I lose the game. So I probably shouldn't do that. I think I should do this instead. It's way better. I could take the queen, but then I would lose my queen. So queen b6. Dang it, it was queen h5. I looked at that move too. I did not think about how it was a mate threat, because there's queen d7 guarding the mate threat, but then queen h6 looks pretty strong. So that would have been good. Alright, that's number 75. I have 25 to go. For my century. I think it should be rook c2, but I'm not really sure why. Rook c2, they'll probably play queen a3. Oh, they also have queen d4, so maybe it's not rook c. No, queen d4, there's rook takes c5 maybe? No, they have queen c5. I think rook d3 might be good. They have queen c1. And then rook g3 is a free pawn. Could be rook h8. Or it's rook f3. That's even more forcing. I'm glad I noticed that. I'm in check. I hate it when that happens. If king h2, then queen f2. So probably I have to play king h1. Easy puzzle. I think it should be a fork. No, it was g7. And then this discover attack. That's smart. Makes sense. I think f5 wins a piece. Apparently not. It's h5 that wins a piece. Another one of those down a queen, what we gonna do situations. The queen is kind of trapped. No, not really. Well, I think I should start with a check. And here I was thinking I want to play knight g5. So I'd play bishop d2 to accomplish that. I'm glad I got that right. Oh, okay. That was tricky. And they have another queen. I think it's probably necessary to get my own queen with check, so I can try to defend with 2 against 4. But that's ugly. Maybe it's better to just take on b1 and allow some perpetual. I'm going to take on b1. It was queen takes f8. That's unusual. Oh, we take and then we go back because there's nothing they can do. Nice. That was unexpected. Inconceivable. Natalie, if you want my Discord, it's in the description of my my channel. Okay, I think I'm gonna take that piece. And maybe king e8? No, queen g6 then. Maybe that's the better way. Because if king g7, then there's knight e6, king h7, rook f7. That doesn't look so high. I think it's king e8. I think the opportunity is probably with queen a7. Nope, it was rook e2. And rook f3 trapping the knight. Alright, that was number 86. This one. That's a hard move to find, I think. No, not too hard, because the idea is that queen e1 and queen takes f2 would be winning if we could do it. The only thing that's stopping it is bishop f1. Oh man, I saw something where I play queen h5, queen f7. But you can just go ahead and take the bishop for free. No need to sack. Actually, this one's really similar. Queen h4. foiled again, but almost done with my goal. Maybe it's bishop g5 or something. And with the idea of bishop g5. All right, 10 to go. This one was knight a6 with a double attack. I went really fast, and so I didn't notice that when I play rook e8, bishop f8, queen h6, they can just play queen e7. Or, I mean, queen d6. I could check and then take the rook. It wants to just take the rook right away. What's the point here? Oh, this double attack, right? I think queen a4 here. And then queen e4. That's a pretty snazzy maneuver. Okay, 6 to go. How's it not bishop f1? Oh, it's rook d2. Oh, it's because after bishop f1... Hold on, why is it not bishop f1? Oh, because queen h2, obviously. So rook d2. Yay. Okay, so 5 to go. Four to go. Dang it, it was b6. I was perplexed. I thought that this position is not winning, but it's really that they have nowhere to move their king. That avoids that double attack. Interesting. I think I'll push that pawn now. Nope, it was knight e3. I think I'll take that rook and get checkmated. Rook b8. So I think I can throw bishop e2 so that No, that doesn't make sense. It would still be mate. All right. All right, one more. I'm in check. How rude. Is it really rook g7 here? Aren't they gonna sack back to stop the mate? And then we're up in exchange. Nice puzzle. Okay, so that's it for today. I got 47 out of 100, which is pretty trash, but this is my first day doing it, so I expect to improve my result day by day. I hope so anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that anyone who watches this later on gets some value out of seeing me do 100 puzzles in, how long have I been streaming? 2 hours. Alright, take care. Good luck with your